Hello there, it's Sev from Three Counties Motorhomes and welcome to this video guide on the Burstner motorhome control panel you see here. Now this control panel is very easy to use, but I'm going to show you what the buttons do and how to understand the information that it's going to present to you. So let's start. So first things first, the layout of the panel is very simple. We have an analog display here that has two scales for checking levels. We have very clear and obvious LED indicators. We then have a main switch here and then two panels for checking our levels. So what we have on the left-hand side here is a picture of a motorhome and a battery in the front and a battery in the back. So this is going to be your vehicle battery and leisure battery voltages accordingly. Over here, this is a big water tank. We have water coming in, so this is going to be the fresh water tank, and water going out, so this is going to be the wastewater tank. And this switch is for turning power on to the main water pump. Now to turn the motorhome on or your 12-volt circuit on, you're going to need to use this switch here. And it's very easy. To turn it on, you press the 12-volt button. To turn it off, you press the 0 button. But before we do that, I'm going to explain the illuminated LED here. As you can see, that's set inside a symbol of a plug. And that indicates, therefore, that we have access to mains electric. So the vehicle's plugged into mains hookup and we have a working supply. So let's turn the motorhome on. So we'll turn on the 12-volt circuit. We now get a green LED here to indicate that the power is indeed on. And I'm not sure it would have come across on camera because we have two large entranceway lights on this particular vehicle, left and right here. But the lights behind us have come on now that I've turned on the 12-volt system. So let's now check the battery voltages. So I can check the vehicle battery voltage by holding this button in here. And the analog display illuminates with a backlight, the needle moves, and we're reading the top scale for the voltage. And as you can see, we're somewhere around sort of 12 3/4 volts there. We can do the same for the leisure battery, which is the battery in the back of the motorhome here. And because this vehicle is plugged into mains electric, it's benefiting from mains power charge on the battery charger there. So you can see we're about 13.5 volts on the leisure battery. Next up, we have the water tanks, and as mentioned, that's going to be checked with these buttons here. So for the fresh tank, I press this button, and in the same manner, the analog display comes alive, the needle will move, but we're now referring to the bottom scale, the blue one. And as you can see, we're sitting at around half a tank there for the water tank level. And then for the waste, we're going to do the bottom. And as you can see, in this instance, the waste tank is empty, so the needle hasn't moved. To turn the water pump on, simply press right there. And lastly, this alarm will illuminate if we have a low battery level, and possibly, depending on how it's been wired, even a low water tank level will set the alarm off as well. And there we go, that's how to use the panel. And lastly, just to shut down, we just press the 0 button right here. Boom, power is now off, and it's as easy as that. So hopefully that explains how to use your Burstner control panel. I'm Sev. I hope you found this video useful and informative, and thank you very much for watching.